happy for their fans.
And trying to please everyone, like I said.
Yes, but you definitely want to, we want to look past those smiles and sometimes see if they're really happy, because we don't want them to be performing in front of us and sad. That's not a solid foundation that they want to have.
Exactly. We got moving on. I feel like the situation, he is going to get a grasp of it and really move on and realize it is what it is. But I feel like he may end up gaining the courage to really, try to stand his ground and be like, okay, be more direct and assertive.
Yeah, I got the family room, okay? I don't know if he's missing family, missing home, wants to go back home, wants to, be back in the comfort. I think he loves what he does, but, he probably missing home, homesick, okay? And that's a big possibility,
You are good enough. He needs to know what he's doing right now. He's good enough. He don't need to change for nobody or even try to please people too hard. Like I said, he needs to do what he wants to do. I feel like he wants to show a new him, a real him, an authentic him to people in the world without being judged. But right now he can't do that. So that's why he's kind of upset and sad, because he's not able to showcase that.
He feel like he's, a journey. He's on a journey. He's away from home, missing home, wants to go back.
Yep, what I say, show the world the real you. Yeah, he wants to show the world the real him, but he really can't. There's only so much you can show, and he can't do that. And he needs to know you and your loved ones are safe. He's going to be safe. But the end of the cycle approaches, I feel like this cycle is still going to have some type of, he's still going to be feeling this type of way. But I feel like he's going to get a grasp of it and get the courage to move on. But right now, he feels like this will never end. And step out their comfort zone. Yep, that's the card that I got from him.
Yeah. Family and tribe came up again. Yeah, they're missing home. They're homesick as well, okay? Mm-hmm. Because when you're out, and you're on your journey, your path, and especially if you're not being treated well, you just want to go home to mom. You just want to go home to the people who love you, unconditionally. And they need that happy balance of that unconditional love, because, there's conditions with being an idol, okay? You got to always look perfect. You got to always be perfect. You pretty much got to listen to the powers that be. And that's not, after a while, that takes a toll on any artist. So that's what we have on Taeyeon. So we're going to move on to the next artist.
Okay, next member we'll be doing up next is Soobin from TXT. Okay. And we're just going to be looking into his card. So let's see what we get.
Okay, the first card that I pulled out is the Ten of Pentacles, okay? The Ten of Pentacles is showing me there's money contentment, okay? Signing of money agreement, contracts, okay? So there's a contract that has been signed, okay? And he's aware of it, okay?
Yes, and the card that I pulled was clock time. Time, pressure, and a rush. I can definitely see that they're being overworked and worked very hard. And I'm seeing that they really feel that he's really feeling a lot of stress on him. That's what I'm kind of seeing. This is the time where he's really work is needing to be done, and
the next card I pulled out is the Five of Pentacles. There's delays around money coming in from the cold. Okay, now from this card, I'm showing that, this person is feeling like they're overworked. Okay, they're left out in the cold with no money, because they signed the contract. It seems like the contract has been signed, and they feel like they're not getting their equal share. And even though they're working so hard, this person feels overworked and left out in the cold.
Yeah, and I got such a curious dream in reverse, and I kind of see that Soobin is really... He's choosing to live in a fantasy land in his head. Like, he's choosing to think more about the positive, or wish this was happening, or wish that was happening. But he's not really in reality. Like, he's wishing for stuff. Like, he refuses. Like, he's feeling disconnected from the real world. Like, I feel like he's in his head just thinking about the things that he wished that could happen, or he wants to happen. But it's not really happening in real life, because I see growing up is kind of hard for him. And yes, I know he's like an adult, but like, I feel like he's experiencing a lot. And it's a lot that he sees that adults have to go through and alone too, with like, not really with your parents to ask questions.
Mm-hmm. And then the next card I pulled out is the Hierophant. Okay, and the Heisman card represent a public company, a corporation, or an official situation. Okay, so I pulled out the Ten of Pentacles, which was about contracts, and then he's also feeling like he's being left out in the cold. He's not getting his share of the money that may be promised to him from a company. Okay, it's like the company is leaving him out in the cold, not giving him his fair share. He's working hard and not getting paid for what he does. And then I also pulled out the High Priestess. Okay, and the High Priestess is the highest card in the tarot deck. It's very powerful. And whether good or bad, secrets are going to be revealed, okay, about this situation.
We got the Frog Prince. I definitely see that Subin feels that something is they're not keeping their promise. The company isn't keeping their promise that they made to these boys, and especially the Subin. I see that right now he's keeping certain people at a distance because he's hurt. Like I said, he wants to heal himself, and I feel like this could represent an injury that could be coming in the future for him if they keep overworking him and not giving him a proper break. That's what I'm seeing. Because with these cards, the cards that I pulled, nobility, I kind of see that he is really held to a high standard, and he really is holding himself to a high standard. But I feel like also the company with the Hierophant being up here, I see that it's upper power that's really holding them to a high standard. And like I said, due to these promises, I see that the past a prison. He's bitter and he's not really letting go. Like I said, he's holding a grudge against the company or somebody who promised him something and didn't give it.
This doesn't look like they're getting the proper treatment as far as treatment, because injury card. Okay,
and this came up for the whole group too.
Okay, I pulled up an injury card. Okay, that's pulling up, and they're being. It's some type of physical
mistreatment.
Yeah, physical mistreated going on with these guys. Okay,
I feel like they may be being mistreated. Maybe,
it's like they feel like they're in prison. Okay, they feeling bitter about it, and they're refusing to let go of it because it's so painful. Okay, they're not adapting to it. So I don't know if training is so hard. You know, I don't know what's the punishment for not getting training properly. But
yeah, and when I see with Nightmare, I kind of see he's having bad dreams. Like I said, he's staying up at night. He's really trying to, like I said, he's having bad dreams, and I feel like there's so much going on around these boys and Subin himself that he is considering he can't even probably go to sleep properly at night.
Yeah, because what's happening throughout the day is giving them nightmares. It's like you can't even sleep with what it seems like what they're going through. It's almost like living a nightmare.
Exactly.
I don't know if training is so hard that they're, because if you're jumping around and dancing too much over again, your muscles gonna get sore. Okay, so I don't know if they're receiving injury from that, or is it some type
or they may overwork themselves so hard that they may have to sit out and go on a hiatus because.
They're feeling like they're in prison. That's not a good feeling to feel, period. Nowhere.
And I see with the Six of Swords, they want to change. They want to move into a more positive transition. And I see that they want more to be done. Like I said, the Four of Swords in reverse, I kind of see he wants a release from his isolation. With the Five of Pentacles, he wants to come out of his isolation phase. He wants to be able to feel safe, and he wants to have an awakening period. But I do see that there's still some, last standing your ground type of thing going on.
Yeah, they want to stand their ground against the power of the beat. And as you can see, this person wants to stand his ground, but look at his head. It's bandaged. He got a bandage around his head. So it's like he has injuries. Okay, so I'm not getting a positive feedback on what the company is doing for them and, against them.
Yeah, and then we got the Queen of Cups. I kind of see this could represent any female around him, maybe his mother, maybe somebody in the company, maybe his staff that's really supportive to these boys. Like, this is something that Subin really feel like he could trust this person. Like, this person is kind to him. And this is like one person that he really feels that he can't. But then we have the Queen of Swords coming up again because it did come up in another member's reading that we already did. Mm-hmm. And I feel like there's another female that's very harsh and kind of brutal to them. Like I said, kind of maybe a bit mean, you could see, towards them.
Because even with both of these queens, when I look at both of these, I'm looking at this queen. Okay, yes, she is the queen, which means she probably is dominant, but she's looking at her material things. And then this queen right here holds a sword, okay? And it's like they leading with a sword, okay? And, usually they're with these cards, I see good things happening, but with these two queens, it seems like there's a female that's over the group that's maybe being a little more brutal than what, you know, that she should, okay? Because I also pulled up the community card, okay? They may be missing home, you know. It's time to go home when you're getting this type of mistreatment, okay?
And then we got the card that I had pulled was the Nine of Swords upright. I see, like I said, this is going with the nightmare, the bad dreams. I see he's like crying at night. He's sad. He's under stress. He has a lot on his plate, and he needs a way to be able to release it and let it out. Because with the Page of Cups in reverse, I kind of see that some bad news was broken to the boys. Like I said, it could be those false promises, or bad news may come out against the boys in the future. And I do see that he's experiencing some broken dreams. Like I said, you remember that card that I pulled, he's living in the fantasy world. It's like he's been tricked into the idol world, and it wasn't what he thought it was, because he was seeing something, you know, he's seeing, you know, people that he look up to, they're smiling on camera, and then he's experiencing it. He's like, whoa,
yeah,
you know,
because there's nightmares. It's not the dream that they thought it was going to be, okay? Because he thought with his occupation he'll get great fortune, okay? I pulled the occupation and great fortune card, okay?
Yeah, he really thought that it was something different, but now he's realizing, I don't think it's like how I think
it's not all what it's cracked up to be.
Yeah, like I said, look, yeah, he's getting the recognition and reward. The group is getting good fortune, but it's like behind the scenes, it's like discontent and boredom. It's like they're not happy. Like they're happy with their career, the way their success is going, but it's behind the scenes. When they get behind the scenes, it's like they're accepting the reward sadly.
Just
like,
look at that, you know, recognition and the reward. This person right here looks sad, even though they have the medal around their neck. But look at the sadness. Look, head down, no confidence, okay? Feeling broken.
So it's like they win and stuff, but it's like, yeah, like they're on the top of their game, but are they really happy behind the scenes? That's what I'm trying to say. It's like you could easily smile and be like, okay, I'm getting an award, but when you go back to reality behind the scenes, it's like, are you really happy?
Okay, and look at him. Head down, no confidence, okay? Discontent and boredom, okay? Is going on. It's not what it's cracked up to be.
They want people to read their mind and have more come out into the light so y'all can see. And I feel like some news may come out that's not so pleasant in the future.
Okay, now I pulled out the Wolverine card. Okay, the Wolverine card states that you are a lot tougher than you think you are. Okay. You know, it seems like, you know, they feeling broken. He's feeling broken and down, but he's a lot tougher than what he thinks he is. Okay, regardless of what anyone says, he knows within himself that he is tough and he is strong. Okay. And then I pulled the mouse part. It says that you're overlooking some important details, so pay closer attention to what's going on. Okay. And that's very important, to pay attention to what's going on around you.
Especially your surroundings.
Yeah. And then I also put the road runner card. It says keep your sense of humor and don't take things so seriously. Okay, so what they may need to do is, instead of focus on the negativity that's going on in his life, he needs to start focusing on the good thing that's going on also. Yep. Because when you sit around and you think about all the bad things, because we all go through bad moments in life, but we just have to learn from it and become stronger. I mean, and learn from it, because that's going to make us stronger. Okay, but he needs to keep his sense of humor and don't take things so seriously.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because look, luck is on your side. A time for healing is surrender to divine. Like I said, he's going to get through it. Like I said, I just feel like he just needs to sit with himself and remember that good things is going to come. And just remember, heal yourself and stay true to yourself. And that's what I get for Subin.
Okay.
So we will be moving on to the next member. Okay, next member we'll be doing a reading on is Bumgyu.
Okay.
Okay. I'm pulling some cards.
Okay. The first card that I pulled out is the Devil card. Okay. It's the Devil card for his energy. It's showing that it's jealousy or trouble, able to break the chains that are binding you or holding you back. Okay. It's like he wants to break some type of chain that's holding him. Okay. Holding him back.
And then we got the card keeping up. I kind of see he's working very hard, and I think he may have a hard time keeping up, or he may be getting tired faster, and it's hard for him to keep up.
Okay. Yeah.
But I see it's his wake up moment. It's time for him to wake up and do it and show his more determination. But I do see he may have a rude awakening happening for him.
Okay. And I pulled the 6 of Cups card. Okay. It says that happy house childhood memories. Okay. It seems like he's sitting back and reminiscing on his childhood memories of how things used to be when he was home, or happy moments in his life.
And then we got law is not justice. I see authority over him, authority having law, having certain rules, but I don't think Bumgu stands for them. I feel like Bumgu is kind of like, I'm not really happy with this. But then also I feel like Bumgu is going through a time where he feels that people are judging him without actually knowing him. I feel like he feels that people who don't even really know him is saying things about him and trying to pretend they do. And I feel like it's really getting to him.
It seems like he's trying to find justice and make it all make sense to him. Because as you see in this card, this person right here is holding a balance, about a scale in their hand, trying to find balance. And it says that law is not justice. Okay, rules that are not fair. He feel like there are rules that's going on around him that are not fair. Okay, and he feels like he's being chained down, chained down and binding him, which is holding him back. Okay, so in order to find his happy place, he's thinking of childhood memories. Okay, of how things were before. Okay.
Yeah, and then we got discipline, training, consistency, and practice. As I can see that they're working really hard and they're constantly practicing, constantly doing something, not even probably getting the proper break, because remember, we kept having 4 of Swords show up, which means wanting rest but ain't getting it.
Okay, yeah, discipline, finding discipline. He feels like he wants to discipline himself, training consistency and practice. Okay. So he's wanting to discipline himself, or he's receiving discipline while training. Okay, this card can mean 2 things. Okay.
And I see with the 3 of Cups is that he's wanting to celebrate with people around him. He's wanting to celebrate his achievements. And we have the 6 of Cups that came up again. He's thinking about his childhood past.
Okay, yeah, and he's really thinking hard because he's in a hangman position. Okay, he's getting stronger in oneself. A lot of deliberation and delaying in his life, okay, because he's sitting back in this moment and delaying moving forward in some situation because he's reminiscing on memories, okay. Seems like maybe childhood memories from his past.
Again, the 4 of Swords come up upright again. Like I said, they won't rest, and I don't think they're getting the proper rest that they want, because I do see right now Bumgu is really working hard with his team, and I feel like there's 3 members he may be specifically, really able to want to celebrate with. Yeah,
he's bonding with three of the members that they're able to come together and find comfort in each other.
Yes, and then we got 7 of Pentacles. I see he's been working very hard and having planning, but there's still patience that needs to go on. But then we got the 5 of Swords. I see some fighting, some conflict going on that's really tiring him out, along with practicing and training. What else can we pull?
Okay, I pulled this card, which is the Empty card. And you see how she's laying there? Okay. It says the ending and beginning lie at either side of the same door. Okay. The ending and beginning. We're going to get some clarification on that card. Explain a little bit of what is the meaning behind that.
Yep. He's wanting to grow more. He's wanting to have more love and support on his side as he's coming up. But I do see there's some conflict along with the 5 of Swords coming up. There's some conflict going on. And remember, this came out during a whole group reading.
Okay, and I asked for clarification on the Empty card, and I pulled this card right here, which is assistant with assets. It's necessary to ask for and accept help in order to receive it. Okay, so it looks like he needs to ask for help. Okay, in a situation. Okay, with the conflict card, it looks like he may have tried to ask for help from upper management, okay? And you see how they're looking down at him, you know, which is causing conflict, okay?
Yes, we got education, but I do see he's learning things. I feel like he's learning what he needs to do and what things he can't do, and learning who he can trust and who he can't trust. Like I said, we got movement, choices, and decision. I kind of see that Bumgyu is really in this phase of where he's really making decisions on his own self, and I see positive movement for, you can see this person sitting in a boat alone. He's really taking time alone to show positivity and try to focus more on the positive. This person is alone in the boat.
Yeah, and he wants to move forward. He wants to move forward into the sunset, to a happy place, okay? And he's continuing to try to be positive, okay, moving forward. He don't want to, you know, marinate on anything that's negative, okay? He still wants to keep a positive outlook on life.
And there's things he wants to talk about but can't, and it's making him sad.
Let's see if there's anything else that wants to be added to the reading.
I'll pull him in knowledge. Advice card. Yep, step out your comfort zone and you and your loved ones are safe. So if he step out of his comfort zone, he should know that he will be safe no matter what. Like I said, and the answers he needs is coming, and nothing will come of this situation. So whatever situation is going on, he probably just needs to move on and realize that this situation is basically dead. This situation, nothing is going to benefit him positive. That's what he really wants to move on positive for. So he needs to realize this situation ain't it, and the answer he needs is coming, but it will take some patience. And that's what I get for Bumgyu from TXT reading.
Okay. Moving on to the next.
Last member of TXT will be reading on is Honey Kai.
Okay. Let's pull energy for Honey Kai.
Honey Kai.
Okay. Okay, the first card I pulled out is the Hermit card, okay? It states that loneliness, unattached, soul-searching time needed, or time alone, okay? He's doing some soul-searching for himself right now. And he needs time alone to do that.
I see the Devil card came up. I see there's some there's something, some bondages going on, some attachments, obsessions going on behind the scene. And then I see the Ace of Cups. I see he's wanting opportunities, but I wonder if he can't get it due to, you know, being held back in a way.
Okay. I pulled the Four of Cups card, okay? It is money fluctuation. Being offered something that you may not want, okay? So, as you can see in this card, he's focused on 3 cups that's in front of him, but there's a cup that's being offered to him that he may not want, and he's avoiding. He's not even looking at it, okay? So, we'll get a little more clarification on what is that.
I got the Two of Wands. I see he's planning and looking ahead and wanting more, and he's willing to take risks if it means anything for his career.
Now, he's definitely looking ahead, okay? He's avoiding anything that he feels is not good for him, okay? Because he's in hermit mode. He's thinking about what's best for him, self-reflection, okay? And he is definitely focused on himself with the Ace of Cups, okay? You know, even though with the Devil card, he's feeling chained, but he's still looking forward, okay? He's still being positive. And then I pulled the Three of Pentacles card, which is improvements on the way, but delays are around, okay? Place of worship. So he may be praying about what's going on. You know, while he's in hermit mode, he's praying, reaching up to the higher powers for answers.
Yes, follow the white rabbit. I feel like he's going to really get an opportunity for himself. I feel like an opportunity is really going to come for him. That's really going to change his perception on everything.
Okay, yeah, because with follow the white rabbit, it's kind of like curiosity meets opportunity. It's like, you know, he's thinking, he's in his head, he's praying about the situation, about being chained. He's focusing on himself, and then he's going to have opportunities because he's curious about something. He's curious about something, and it says to follow your curiosity.
We got belong to your own dream reverse. I kind of see right now, Honey Kai is listening to what others are saying around him versus listening to what he has to say. And I see that right now he's just trying to go along with everything. Right now he's like, okay, I'll do this, I'll do that, versus what he truly wants. So I feel like he's the type of person to be like, okay, you know, in a group, working with a group, everybody else saying their opinions, and he's kind of like, I agree. Like, I feel like he's just going along to avoid any issues. That's what I'm seeing. He's not really doing what he wants or for himself.
Okay, I pulled out this card. What is the judgment card? It says decisions pending. The only decision that can be made under these circumstances. Okay. So there is some judgment that's happening. Okay, and he has to make some decisions concerning that. Okay, I'm gonna pull some clarification on this card. But then I also pulled out the star card. Okay, it's brightness of hope could bring excess. So be careful not to be too greedy, okay? Be careful not to be too greedy in a situation.
And then we got you are rare and free in reverse. And I kind of see that right now. He, like I said again, with belong to your own dream in reverse. I see that he's going along with what others says versus himself. And he needs to realize that he is his own person and he should do what he wants. And I see right now he is willing to sacrifice anything for his career. Like, and I feel like there are things he will have to sacrifice. Expectation. I'm seeing there's a certain way he has to act on camera. I'm seeing there's a certain way that he has to be viewed because, like I said, he is different from the expectations that people hold in Korea. So I see that he may be trying hard to fall into the expectation, but I feel like and kind of be what other people want him to. Because remember, he kind of go along with other people versus doing what he truly wants or believes.
Okay, and I'm showing that he has some regrets. Okay, the regret card came out. Okay, it says, I know that I cannot change the past. Okay. So I wanted to be feeling, okay, when the judgment card is he feeling regret.
I feel like a lot of people, with the judgment card, I feel like a lot of people tend to judge him in ways that he doesn't really like, because like I said, it's easy to judge somebody you don't really know, and I feel like they're on the outside looking in, so they may be judging him because he isn't full Korean, or they may be judging him because he doesn't look like the typical, you know, just anything.
Yeah, I pulled the envy card here. Okay, and the envy card says, I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. Okay, yeah. He may have a different look, a different way of looking at things, a different aspect on life. Okay, and people may envy him. Okay, and he may envy the fact that, you know, he feels that he is different, but he feels like that he is the same. He's the same, but he has different challenges. Okay. And you know, and we all have different challenges in life, okay? We don't all have the same challenge.
Exactly. And then we got sacrifice that came up again. Like I said, there's a lot he's going to have to sacrifice and let go. And then we also got rebellion. I kind of see he wants to go against what other people say, but he doesn't have the strength right now, too, because he's trying to follow expectations that's really coming on him due to the judgment that he's getting from people, from fans maybe, from people within the company, maybe. It could be anybody, honestly. And he's feeling it.
You know, it's hard to feel expectations of other people, okay, because you can't please everybody. So I'm showing that he's having guilt, okay? Guilt, okay, turn off the alarm, okay? He's having guilt for something in his life. So
yeah, like I said, we got recognition and reward and balance. Like I said, I kind of see that he is feeling, he's getting recognition, but you see this person with their head down, he still may be feeling some type of way because due to, you know, he wants to be accepted for who he is, and specifically who he is because he has the power to do that. And you see how this is two faces. It's like it's one face that he showed to the public, and the other face is hiding behind the camera, which he needs to have a full face showing to the camera so he can feel accepted and kind of, you know, yeah, be able to really feel himself. And then we got obstacles and challenges. Yeah, he's going through some things. Like I said, this is an obstacle and a challenge to be different from what, different from all your other members, but be perceived different too because you're not fitting in a certain expectation. And then now he's kind of blaming himself for not doing that.
Yes, but at the end of the day, he needs to celebrate his accomplishments. Okay, he needs to acknowledge his victories. Okay, because he does have them, but at the same time, he's still in solitude. Okay, it's like he can't enjoy the victories because of the judgment. Okay, it's always in his head. Okay, so but it's time to restore. It's time to restore.
Yes. And the last card that I'm pulling is yeah, exactly what I thought. Exactly what I thought. We got a new start is coming. We got expect a powerful change. And we got confidence is your key to success. He needs to be more confident in himself. And like I said, a new start is coming his way in his life. And I feel like this will be something where he will finally be able to really overcome those challenges and obstacles and be able to see his true potential with his confidence, when his confidence level grow up. Because I feel like a powerful change will happen where he will view himself as, I don't care what y'all think about me. But right now, I do see he kind of let that get to him in a way.
Okay, and I've pulled 3 cards just popped out for me. It says courthouse. Okay, there's a courthouse. I don't know if there's something that he's going to go to court for. But that popped out, and then I also popped out gift. A gift popped out along with the official person. Okay, so I don't know. This is seeming like, this right here gives me law. This gives me law, but if he does go to court or have to go to court for any reason, he's going to receive a gift from it. So it's like he's going to win the situation.
And I get it's time to take action. So whatever's going on, it's time for him to take action, and adjustments are required, and the emotions are running high, and step out your comfort zone. So whatever is going on, and he needs to take action and get the job done and figure out what's going on. That's going to help him out.
Yeah, because if you need to pull in some officials, you need to do that. Okay, because it says that you will receive the gift. Okay, that you're trying to receive. You will receive justice in this situation.
He just needs to step out his comfort zone. And that's what we get for Honeykai. He was the last TXT member. And that concludes our TXT reading. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And you can always request in the comments below. Thank you and have a great day.
Thank you.